Well, welcome back to another Dynodaze video. An EP3 in the house today for a map. We're doing an ECU exchange and then a map. It's just arrived and we're going to stick her on the dyno. We're going to do a run as she is, and then at that point we're going to start tuning. Look at that. I take this opportunity to talk about today's sponsor. It is Honda Brake R's. Now you can find them on Facebook, Instagram, etc. Everything will be in the description below. There'll be a link above as well. These guys break EP3s on a regular basis. And when I say break, I don't mean they money shift them. What I mean is they dismantle them so that you can buy parts at affordable prices. So whether you're looking for a second-hand induction kit, an inlet manifold, or whether you need things like bumpers, bonnets, wings, those sorts of things, they've got it. Do you need a gearbox? They've got it. Honda Brake R's. They're the boys. They look after you. They've certainly looked after us in the past. We've bought engines from them, body parts, the lot. They've always helped us when we've been in the crap. If we needed a drive shaft, they were there. So thanks to them, but also thanks for sponsoring this video. Go and check them out, guys. Well, that was certainly loud.
Yeah, it was loud, yeah.
Dropped some mega bombs, which was what he wanted, to be fair.
Unusual mods for what we normally see, if you understand what I mean. Not necessarily unusual, like there's anything wrong with them, but it's not a typical set of mods that we see, is it? So it's got a TypeR exhaust manifold with TypeR Decat.
Unknown 2.5 inch.
Yeah, unknown 2.5 inch exhaust. I'm not sure what make it is, to be fair.
I think it might be custom.
It might be a custom thing. I'm not sure what it is. But 2.5 inch exhaust, then coupled with an RBC inlet manifold and the Tegiwa letterbox induction kit. So a few things that you don't, I mean, we do see RBCs, but you know what I mean, not all that often. So yeah, it made okay power down low, which is sort of where you would normally expect. It sort of lulled in the mid-range. So the VTEC changeover, it lulled there. I would probably suggest that's exhaust flow. So either be it the TypeR manifold and Decat in its design, or the 2.5 inch exhaust. Something's going on exhaust related there. I was having to pull quite a lot of fuel out.
We know
flow
is so important on these K20s. Don't
yeah,
we?
yeah.
It's all about getting the air in and out as quickly as humanly possible.
You can there's almost an audible noise that goes with it as well. You can feel it come on, and it comes on strong, and then lulls out, and then starts to pick up again as the airspeed picks up. So yeah, definitely some sort of restriction of some sort in there in that mid-range, and then obviously picked up again for peak power, where the inlet manifold makes the difference. So the inlet manifold, we finished on 235, so then obviously it's made it up the top.
Now, if this guy wanted to buy a load of brand new spanky parts, we've got them all on the website. And if you needed to talk about your spec and go for a build and wanted to know the best parts, you could contact us anytime, obviously. However, if you wanted to just pick up some second-hand parts, you can go over to Honda Breakers and pick up some bits from them. But yeah, this is going to be incredible on the road, because that mid-range now has increased dramatically still. Yeah,
there's still been great gains throughout the graph. Absolute question. It will feel fantastic. It's just that, because obviously when you're tuning these all day long, you see that there'll be more in that mid-range. I mean, there might not necessarily been a lot up top, to be fair, but there probably would have been some more in that mid-range.
Yeah, 235's great, isn't it?
Yeah, 240 is what you'd expect to see. So okay. I'm happy with that. I'm sure we'll love it.
Well, let's look at the graph, because Richard, we've got other cars to back.
We have to. Let's have a look at that graph.
Let's do it. Okay, say it with me, lads. Red line is as she came in, blue line is as she leaves. Yeah, power across the rev range. That mid-range is what I was talking about just previously. We've still gained power there, and we finish on 235. Yeah, 235 brake horsepower. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. We're going to talk to this customer about Uncle Keith's paint shop, because there's a few areas, and he has commented that he does like the new Honda Blues, so that perhaps is something that we'll see this car in another video for, a nice freshen up in Uncle Keith's paint shop. Yeah, so we'll see you on the next one, won't we, Richard?
Well, indeed.
We will indeed.
Before, and I'll say it again, life moves pretty fast.